Hey, Umuchina Kele, or Abrala. Hey, I'll get in the money here. On that boy. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Biafra, Kwenu. Hey, I don't talk him before. When I know why here. When I come block on here, say when I know why here. No problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. When we say they no one more could go, they no one leave us where we go, but they want carry their food to poison us. Go punish them. I start gonna boycott anything will go bring death. And timely death for Igbo land. Biafran land, boycott all their food, not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product. Anything where you bring. Now lie, you want to kill you, you want to put you under subjection. No listen to them, no buy their food, no buy their cement, no buy their chicken, no buy their anything. I tell you, if you try, God don't punish you. Now then they hungry you. Now that is the hungry you. Let's I forget. Make I ask now one question. Jumama and Emeka, make I answer me this question very carefully. Land did not finish for Sabah. Land did not finish for Wede. Land did not finish for Anambra. Land did not there Port Harcourt. Land did not there Aba. Why when they deceive themselves, saying only Yoruba land and Hausa land when I go build the whole match when I go get in the whole world. Now crazy the world now. When are they crazy? May God forgive you now. Make them come back home. I don't talk about. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kuli, boycott their suya, boycott their sugar cane. You don't block your say no one here. One day, I tell you, one day, very, very soon, they go roast human being like a suya, give you for me to go chop and from Hausa, go this and I limit. I don't talk about. No one listen. Take time. Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their products. Now lie. I said I lie, yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They're dangerous. So anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko, when I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. Fulani herdsmen. Fulani herdsmen. They are bet of the same feather, so all of them be the same thing. Now, brothers and sisters, though, they know they look back for a kilo, they chop human being like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Ipob man, any Biafran man, where you make investment for North, for Kanu, for Sokoto, for Medugri, Taraba, anywhere where you get investment. Sell and come back home, die no day. They won't kill you. Boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. No, sir, I do not tell you. They say they be get a man, no take them all. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they want clean your leg, they want clean your house. No grill, they want kill you, they go chop you. Not only that one, including their food and their product and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one consign them, not them. Not only that one, if you not say it there for Lagos, if they go to Yoruba man church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you, they don't want you, you know one listen. The people where they bring on this message in a Biafran referendum media group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the Kane Ohamadike Biafra, one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesia.
Why get holy, Mr. Producer?
Ipob, one way only, all must go.
All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. It's not by force to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. Naturally, Biafran, let my people go. Naturally, Biafran, naturally, my people go. Naturally, my people go. Let my people go. Wake up this morning, I look in the sky, all I see is rising sun. Choloma. Obono Chukuna Nolua, the land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. Ekele Nande Kalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, Ekele Nande Kalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. What freedom is all about. Ekele Nande Kalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Blessing at all, make a leggy, oh, Pakistan, Onyama Biafrans in name. We are not fighting for war, but freedom. All we need is freedom. And the Kalo make a leggy, oh, Onyama Debo, make a leggy, oh, Olu Nekuri, Bolu make a leggy, oh, Olu make a leggy, oh. One great family, we can never vanish. We can never be afraid. We remain the same. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. We are not fighting for war. We are fighting for freedom. Let my people go. Let my people go. I will be one family. Let my people go. Live together as one. Let my people go. We can never be banished. Let my people go. No matter what the devil may do. Let my people go. We keep on going higher. Let my people go. We are one love. Let my people go. Umuchuko kikabiam. Let my people go. Nande Kalo. Let my people go. Eji mohura wase. Let my people go. Obasibi edike bagu. Let my people go. Eba boleno. Let my people go. Asengato lojo. Let my people go. Oye neche vite no kiso. Let my people go. Whether devil like it or not. Let my people go. Biafran must come. Let my people go. We must be free. Let my people go. Credible you see. Credible you see. Against me anyway. Akwa ngona ngabana Biafran ya against him no wasi. Against you na make it one day. Against you kana me. We are going higher. Incredible you see wabia.
Our Father who art in heaven, Nanyin kebine ligwe, ka hagedin so, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwa Biama believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth, Shukwokika Biama, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, We will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
Good morning, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Okafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Of course, he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazen Nandi Okukano, the Prince of Afari Beku, the one who Chukwu Kikabiama have sent to liberate the Biafran people in a time like this. For nobody have been able to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for over 6 decades. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I remain George Unibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Without wasting much of our time, I must appreciate the Almighty Creator, the one who has seen the plight of our people, who have heard our cry, and is ready to wipe away our tears. The one who sent IPOB as an answer to your prayer as a Biafra. For he sits in the heavens of heaven. He presides over the affair of man. Some do not believe he exists. Some think it's just a mere fragment of imagination. But believe me, ask them, were they aware when they've existed in the placenta of their mother's womb? Do they even regain their consciousness of what they did in the maternals? They never knew when they were born. Nobody chose this father. Nobody chose this mother. These are decisions that are made on your behalf. Divine providence rule over them all. The same way you were born one day, a little helpless boy or girl, and now look at how grown you have become. And then gradually you are fizzling out. Age is telling on you. You now spend more time sleeping. You gradually lose the taste for wine. You can't even eat all the food you desire to eat any longer because your doctor say this is not good for your head, this is not good for your head. The short story there is that you are dying. You are dying. They will tell you you are aging. You are dying. And you begin to ask yourself, if there is no God, who actually set this time frame? And so when I see people who undermine what God is going to do to the enemy of Biafra, I could only pity for them. Don't mind them when we release nuclear warhead, when we kill them, when we blockage them, when we use hunger to kill them. Oh, go and find out all the generation who committed this atrocity against Biafrans. The generation of 70s. Majority of them are dead. The remaining one now, forget about the face they show on the newspaper. They are dying. They are dying. And that is to make you understand that there is a God that shapes the way ahead of us. Somebody said they thought they could kill us, but they never knew we were seed. So when they were burying us, they never knew we were seed. Your plan, evil plan, did work for some time. Nobody could mention the name Biafra until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came. Which means God had been doing something. But let me stop there. Let me acknowledge him. His name is Chukwu Okike Abiama. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, n'ihi na ị mara mma, ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anyị anya dadi o, ịma na inweghị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Without wasting much of our time, we'll be going to our topic this morning, which is simply Biafrans, the target in every evil agenda in Nigeria. Biafrans are the target in every evil agenda of this zoo called Nigeria. These are things you will not understand. Try looking at Nigerian media or social media feeds. Try looking into your television as in Nigeria. I don't know how many TV stations they have in Nigeria, but anyone you have access to, try looking at their program for 1 hour as a Biafran. It will shock you what you will see. But I know most of you are not looking at these things. You can't see what you're seeing here now. But may He, Chukwu Okike Abiama, open your eyes that you may see the truth. No wonder David prayed and said, open my eyes, O Lord, that I may behold the wondrous truth in your words. Open the eyes of Biafrans, O Lord, that they may behold the atrocities, atrocious act of Nigerian against us. I heard somebody saying somewhere in one of our forums, the person was saying, as far as I'm concerned, I look at the big picture. I don't look at the small picture. And this is somebody I respect. I thought he had sense. He was saying it with boldness. As far as I'm concerned, I look at the bigger picture, although it is grammar, so it's not their fault. You are looking at the bigger picture. And that is why you will ever remain small. Because it's not about the big picture. It is about the tiny object. It is about the tiny dot. It is about the tiny influence. It is about those hidden part of that drawing that matters. And so if you are those people who are looking at the big picture, this is the time you stop looking at the big picture. The big picture always are deception. The big picture are always presented to deceive you. But beneath these big pictures, that is where the secrets to unlock your destiny are. Let me tell you something. You go to some rich man's house, you will see a painting on the wall. Very bogus and elaborate. Very beautiful painting. Most of you come there and you start looking at those paintings. You now ask the man, oh my God, I love this painting. Where did you buy it? He can say France. He can say, no, this is one of the piece of work of Michelangelo, and so on, blah, blah, blah. He said, my God, this is beautiful. That thing you are saying is beautiful to you because you are looking at that big painting. It will remain only beautiful to you. But you will not know that that is a secret entrance to the vault in that house. And so most big men, if I will use that word as they call themselves in Nigeria, will die. Even their children will not know their father hide money under that painting. Some of them are crying, it doesn't mean my daddy, all the money he has, he didn't leave anything for us. My daddy is wicked. Your daddy is not wicked. You are busy looking at the paint made by Michelangelo. But you don't know, you fail to understand that your father has sense. So that money will be there and rot. I see in social media, some people will bring out a Biafran money. Many Biafran money. They say, how did you see it? He said, we were trying to repair our grandpapa's room, and then the money just fell down. These are billions of Biafran currency. Because these children of this man were busy looking for Nigerian naira, and they lose the sight of billions of Biafran pounds hidden by their father. What am I trying to say in effect? Biafrans, this is the time to stop looking at the big painting. Look at the message each video presented by the zoo government called Nigeria pass against you. I spent some hours trying to watch Nigerian television. And all you see is Hausa on the front seat. One of them, I felt so bad that Hausa don't see who will represent them. All of them look like lunatics. Hausa Fulani. They were on the front seat using blanket, according to my leader, to tie their head. Then I watched behind their seat. I saw the Yorubas there. I look for Niger Delta man. They are not there. I look for Delta Niger man. They are not there. I look for Igbo Nigerians. They are not there. But if you see them, maybe it is our daughter who are serving these people with pure water. You know, they now dress you half naked. You'll be parading there. You will not come home and say, don't you know, I mean, they say, we are part of the event planner of a Jubilee event today. Can't you see the big picture? That, you know, I am giving the contract to set up event. It's because they can't make event planner. That is why you are there. It is like when Okrite came to Nigeria, when Theresa May come to Nigeria, what do? They give Hausa front seat. They give Yoruba middle seat. They send you as a Biafran to the booth. They don't even give you back seat. You go to the booth. Some of you, no, it's a diplomatic move. You know, it's somewhere. My dear, look at the smaller picture. Most people in the world will think Nigeria is an Islamic nation. Of course, Nigeria have been subjected to Islamic nation already. But the truth is, how many Muslims do we have in Nigeria? Very handful of them. But they are very, very effective. They are effective because the Christians of Nigeria are so hopeless and so useless that they are more money driven than the normal objective. But these Muslims are busy making sure that they kill you in order to get 27 heaven, virgin in heaven. They are so effective because British government gave us Bible, but yet they sponsor terrorism in the guise of Islam here in Nigeria. They are so effective because they will kill you and go away with it. Nobody will talk anything about it. But we will come to that. So you look at your media. Yes, of course, we must continue this morning. We must continue. Biafrans, the target in every evil agenda in Nigeria. They are good and also evil agenda by the British government. To execute by the Nigerians. British government have good and evil agenda. They must be executed by Nigerians. And when it comes to the agenda of developing or citing industry that will benefit the people, it must be cited in Hausa and Yoruba land. People don't understand. There are many plans to develop Nigeria. There are good and evil plans. And each of these plans, when it is time to hatch them, when it is time to put them in place, it must be Yoruba land or Hausa land. Only those that can enable them to kill us, take away everything that belongs to us, these are the ones that will be cited in Biafra land. Every plan of Nigerian government, ever since I was born, if I refer back to the past before I was born, to this very moment, it has always been for one reason. They have always been for one purpose. They have hidden agenda, evil agenda behind it. Like I said, Biafrans, stop looking at the big picture. Begin to read their body languages. Begin to monitor everything they do. You will see how much they hate you. Make no mistake about it. They were saying day before yesterday, they want to open a airport now, a mini airport, a seaport, so your goods can be coming through Port Harcourt. And some people are smiling. Oh, we said it's next level. Next level. To open a seaport that existed even before British government came. Next level. But you're not seeing what is there. There will be no seaport as far as Biafra remain part of Nigeria. There will be no seaport. They can pretend to use 7 years to renovate your international airport. It will be burnt down one day like they did in Enugu. And then they will take another 17 years to rebuild it again. Look at the smaller picture. Every plan for Nigerian government for Biafrans are always planned to destroy us. Then you hear, but we have a petrochemical, we have Endoroma. Have you checked the toxic and the environmental menace these people cause in our land? Why are they not fighting to build refinery? But here they are fighting to build cattle ranching. And some of you don't see the danger there. Every plan, every agenda of Nigeria has always been to completely destroy the Biafran people. But it's amazing, most of you are looking at the big picture. You are not seeing what we are seeing. When you see army checking points here in Biafra land, it is sign of evil agenda. Some of you say, thank God, oh, thank God. Without all these police now, they would have killed us. Thank God, oh. In Uniport, some boys took gun, exchanged fire with police for over 1 hour or 2 hours. And the next day, they were saying it on the radio. Please, they should give us more soldiers. Oh, let them stop all these things. Oh. But you don't know that those people they call and rob, all of them are police. My neighbor in those days, in Port Harcourt, he's a policeman. He's dead now. They were supposed to be on a checking point around Rumudara in Port Harcourt. So when it was midnight, they went to rob. The person they went to rob is another Kaba, who now called his own police tout. Robbers did my house. So the police tout came, not knowing that it is police that is doing the robbery. They opened fire. Many of them died. In the morning, when police come to evacuate the remains of these so-called criminals, they discovered all of them are policemen. Police come to rob, police kill police. That my neighbor was buried as if nothing happened. As if the police didn't even say anything. The parents couldn't even cry. Everybody kept it low. So we will not know he's among the armed robber as a policeman that was shot. So when you see checking point everywhere, with all this checking point, there is robbery. With all this checking point, there is kidnap. In fact, in between two checking points, you see armed robber. They carry chair along. They carry NTM plastic chair with POS. Yoruba, all of them Yoruba with Nigerian terrorists. They sit there as they hijack your boss. They say, yes, gentlemen, please be on a queue. If you don't have your cash with you, just bring your ATM. As you bring your ATM, don't talk, only the PIN number. And by the time they first of all check your account, you have millions there, then you are a kidnapping potential. You have A1 in kidnappology. You will be kidnapped. Because they will not leave you till they dry your account. But the police will be there. Some of you say, give us more checking point. Do you know that from Abuja to Kano, the distance is more than from Abo to Port Harcourt? But from that Abuja to Kano, there is no checking point. But these are the land where you have Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, Miati Allah, different kind of terrorism going on there, yet no checking point. But the moment you get to Delta, you're just entering Biafra land, or rather Edo State, part of Biafra land. All you begin to see is checking point. Some of you are so stupid and hopeless that you think they are there to protect you. Why wouldn't they bring Operation Python dance for you, a place where there is peace? But yet, where there is war, they are bringing Operation Let There Be Peace. In other words, they are creating peace inside the war and creating war inside the peaceful environment. But you can't see the small picture because you are busy looking at the big picture. When they build hospitals in Biafra land, I want you to watch out. This is the only reason they will build a hospital. Obasanjo renovated Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital. Or rather, did I say he built it? But go and find out how much that was spent to build that so-called hospital. You will know how much Obasanjo stole. I have been waiting to hear DSS and ICC or EFCC calling Odele, Peter Odele, and say, please come and give us account of the gas turbine. You will never hear it because Obasanjo stole all the money. Nigeria can only threaten NTN. We will take you to court. You will pay 100 billion. If they take Obasanjo to court, Nigeria will sink. So when you see them, they are even building hospital for you. Watch out. It is either they want to use that hospital to loot resources of Biafra land, or they are building a hospital to do kidney and liver transaction. Kidney and liver transplant. Not to heal you. You just come there, you just cut one of your kidney, murder you before you die. Have you ever wondered why Nigerian Army always carry the dead body of IPOB member they shoot? They will take them to the nearest government hospital to remove their kidney for sale. Later on, pour acid on their body for decomposing. So when you see Nigerian government who don't want you to survive or be alive in Nigeria, building hospitals for you as a Biafran, watch out for their evil agenda. You may not see it very closely. Maybe they are building hospital to poison you the more. Because if these people can poison cow and send them to Biafra land for you to eat and die, and yet you are not seeing it, may God have mercy on you. When you see this Nigerian government give you seaport or airport or motor park, watch out. I won't begin to wonder, all these years, why is it that we do not have a viable seaport in Biafra land? Then somebody will tell me now, hey, we have a seaport in Onne. But do you know the essence of the seaport in Onne? It was to enable Atiku logistic company known as Intel to function freely. The seaport served the purpose of Atiku. Those of you in Rivers State, go to Onne now. It looks like a mosque to me. The few Ikwere people or River people who have access there, except you are Muslim, you can only go there and say Allah Akobara. You are nobody in your land. Oh, they are renovating Port Harcourt International Airport, but we both know that that international airport is not going anywhere. It's only by name. Oh, Enugu, yes, Enugu is okay, Enugu is okay. But is it not the same resources they used to build Lagos, they used to build Abuja? Can that resources build that of Enugu? Or does it mean Enugu don't have land? Now look at most motor park now. Awosa now taking over. People are not seeing it. Most people now in River State, let me use it as a case study. They say, hey, leave it for us, leave us, let's remain with Awosa. Go to slaughter market now and tell them you are Ikwere. They will castrate you there. Awosa will castrate you and nothing will happen. The other local government chairman went there to show he's a local government chairman. Only God delivered him. They would have killed him and add his skin, his flesh to cow meat. Go to Ahoda Junction where trailer park. Awosa is the one even collecting tickets from motorists. Go and buy goats. Awosa is selling in your land. Awosa will tell you that the goat you have bought, before you will remove it from that their own market, you will pay matching grant. Let's buy Awosa goat. Let's buy Awosa carrot. Can't you see that every evil agenda in Nigeria is targeted at you? No, it's going to be good. We just have to pray to God. Hey, don't worry. When they demand for your land, some of you say, instead of them to be killing us, let's give them this land now. Let's give them the land. People have died enough now. Is it not land? Is it not land? And so when they come to your community, they kill some of you in the village. The rest of you will run away. And the next day before you come back, they have imported Fulani with their children inside your land. Many land in Port Harcourt, between Port Harcourt, in fact, many land in Port Harcourt around Ilele is Awosa land. Many land in Cross River State is Awosa land. Many land in Abia State has become Awosa land. They are trying now to take some land in Anambra. We are not talking of Ebonyi. We are not even talking of Enugu. Because most people who claim to be Enugu are Hausa children. We know all of them. This is one truth they can know. Hausa children. No, is it not land? Give them land now. Oh, it's only cattle ranching and cattle colonization area they want in Biafra land. They won't build a refinery. Hausa don't have sea, so they build dry port, dry dock. So inside desert, you have seaport. Inside desert, when you hear dry dock, it means dry seaport. Seaport inside desert. That is how bad it can be. But you people are not looking at this small picture. Hey, no, just give them, give them. If they don't take your land for cattle ranching, they take your land to build army barrack. They just commissioned an army barrack in Kogi State. And the useless man who is Hausa Fulani Caliphate in charge of Enugu as their monarch, they went to visit him. Did they call it familiarization tour? They say, yes, this barrack we have built here is going to work in society and collaboration and enhancing of facilitating. They don't even know what they are saying. But let me tell you the truth. That barrack they build in your community, it's not because they love Kogi people. It is because of the Biafran steel in Kogi land. Most of you don't know that Alaja steel may not be functioning, but there are people who follow backdoor to steal alloy aluminium from Alaja steel. I won't call the name of the country, but they know they are the one I'm talking about. The steel industry in Kogi State, Alaja steel is not functioning. But there are countries you call world power. Every day and night, they are stealing alloy aluminium from Biafra land, the Gala land. So when you are Kogima, you think that they build a barrack for us. So when there is barrack in your community, it is taking off your land. When there is barrack in your community, it is to properly impregnate all your women, rape them as much as they can. They give birth to lunatic who frustrating the freedom of our people. When they build barrack in your place, it is to actually block you. So the day you revolt, it will be easy for them to kill you. Some say they are happy. It's a good development. They now build this barrack. At least they can kill us easily. Can't you see the smaller picture? But when anybody comes to invest in Biafra land, in fact, let's go to Henneken. When Henneken want to move into Nigeria, one of the high-ranking officer of Nigerian Brewil was an Igbo man. He was the one they contacted. And he told them now to be sincere. The beer you drink is almost 75% liquid content for water, HO2. Now, the only area or place you can get 100% natural water is in Enugu. So I'm of the opinion you cite the head office of Henneken beer in Enugu. And this owner of Henneken discovered that was the truth. But Yoruba want the Henneken beer to remain in Igomu, Lagos. But the owners of the Henneken beer understand the truth there. They cited Henneken in Enugu. Yoruba say, okay, let us see how it goes. Where is Henneken today? They just built some aluminium house. Because Nigerian government frustrate Henneken that the spirit and zeal Henneken entered Nigeria, if they were allowed to operate on a fairground, Enugu would have been something else. Enugu would have been something else. But some of you, when you look at the aluminium Henneken put in Enugu, you are very happy. Oh, yes, we have Henneken. Henneken is not functioning. Go to almost every community. There are very small boys doing Henneken beer. All the beer in Nigeria, in Biafra, all of them, small boys are coupling them up. Because there will be no quality control measure put in place. Because even the people who came to invest in Biafra land, they all regret. That is why we are telling you across the globe. Nigerians are telling you to come and buy anything. Come and invest in Biafra land. Run for your life. Because Peking will say, Mama no go sleep, no go sleep. Every plan and agenda against Biafrans are always evil. When they pass a bill, when they propose for a bill in Nigeria, I say, Biafran, be careful. Most of you do not know that CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, sponsored a bill in the Nigerian Senate. Do you know what this bill is? we want the Senate to pass a bill that if anybody die, he must not stay in the mortuary more than 2 weeks. The person must be buried. Christian Kwano, they sponsor bill. Say if person die, make them bury and sharp. What if money no day to bury him? But do they know that you do not bury Biafrans anyhow? That there are proper consultation before you bury them? Now, these same people sponsoring a bill to force you now to bury your dead one in less than 2 weeks so that they can collect their own settlement on time. These same people are not sponsoring a bill to stop Boko Haram. These same people are not sponsoring a bill to protect your life. These same people are not sponsoring a bill to make you go to heaven. Some of them will say, if you don't pay your tithe, you will die, you will die, you will go to hellfire. And some of you say, oh Lord, oh, hey. So when Nigeria is making a bill, Biafrans, be careful. Those in the Senate will not help you. Those in the assembly will not help you. The legislature, the judiciary will not help you, because the judicial section already have been conquered completely by Fulani Awosa Barawu Dambanza. They didn't go to law school, but they are now Chief Justice of Nigeria. They didn't go to law school. They are now magistrate and judge in every court across Nigeria. But you as a Biafran, if you like, go to Harvard University, studied law with Michael Jackson and Abraham Lincoln and Thomas Edison. Go and study law with all of them. Come back, you will be a court clerk. But somebody will just read the Islamic alphabet, A, B, C, D, is now the Chief Justice. And you people are not seeing it. When they pretend to lead you to heaven as a Biafran, be careful. When these Yoruba pastors are pretending to lead you to heaven, be careful, because they don't have any good agenda for us. More than 80% of Yoruba people are Muslim. But more than 90% of people leading Biafrans to heaven are Yoruba. Who is deceiving who? No, who is actually deceiving who? Oh, you are looking at the big picture of heaven, but you don't want to look at the small picture to assess heaven. Wake up. Wake up, Biafrans. Haven't you noticed the face of Nigeria, that you Biafran Nigerians has been removed? Go and look most of the people you call your elites, opinion molder, founding father, those people you are looking up to as a Biafran that will speak for you. Go and monitor all of them. They schooled in Yoruba land. They don't have sense again. They have been properly indoctrinated. I had a discussion with somebody one day, and the person said, don't you know that Yoruba conquered Bini people? Yoruba conquered Bini. That is why Bini behave like Yoruba. I tell the person, how did you know? He said, don't tell me. Don't you know I school in Yoruba land? I say, ooh. That is where the problem began. Your children go to Yoruba school. Yoruba will properly use juju and other means to hypnotize them and change their brain. You think it's in Nyangodo's fault? You think it's in Nyangodo's fault? The only achievement of Nyangodo he can come and boast for you is that when I was in Yoruba land, I the Yoruba people, and I become the Yoruba youth and the Yoruba announcer and the Yoruba. This is what you hear from Nyangodo. And so Yoruba love Nyangodo. But the question is, the last time I checked, is it an NPC or NCCP? Nnamdi Azikiwe political party. During the contesting for Nigerian first president, he won the whole of Biafra land. He won the whole of Yoruba land. It was only in Hausa land he has somebody who, let's say, they win him. When the Nigerians were threatened, how can Nnamdi Azikiwe win Yoruba and win Igbo land, and then he is still contending with us in Hausa land? That is when tribalism started. That is when boycott started. I think that is where the problem of Nigeria started. These are the smaller picture. These are the truth they don't want you to know. That in Yoruba land, Nnamdi Azikiwe won them in that election. And some of you are saying, no, let's do one Nigeria. Una know the shame, una know they go study history, waiting don't happen before. And then you begin to see the little things that are playing out already without your knowledge. There is nothing you will do so that the nose of a dog will be white. There is nothing you will do that you will be accepted in Nigeria as a Biafra. The earlier you know it, the better for you. If you like, take vim, take sand, take concrete, pack stone, brush the nose of a dog, it will always remain black. So if you like, become one Nigeria by all means. Kill IPOB, association and assimilation, indirect rule. Kill Biafrans. You will never be accepted. Nigerian was not supposed to be in the first place. Nigeria was not meant to be. So this morning, Biafrans, I must remind you that we are the target in every agenda of Nigeria. You may not understand it, but let me come down a little bit. If you go to most of the, let's use Port Harcourt as a case study. I think I spent my life in 3 cities in Nigeria. I spent much time in Yoruba land, Lagos State. I know how Yoruba reason. I know that they are cursed already. They will rather drown themselves in the Atlantic Ocean than to love you as a Biafran. It doesn't matter if they are your pastor or not. I've been in River State. I see how stupid most River State people are because they still living by what they told them. Igbo want your land. Igbo want your anywhere. Igbo want to rule you. Igbo want to colonize you. Now Igbo is your slave. But the same people who are telling you Igbo want to do this, Igbo want to, you are not Igbo. These are the people who owns your oil. These are the people who are colonizing you. These are the people who are properly oppressing you. And I was born and brought up in Abo. And I'm happy I'm in Abo now. Hey, Boko Haram, come to Abo. Thunder will fire all of you. No, come to Abo. Come, Funani Hesme Miatiala. Come. Don't go to the village and kill small girl. Come to Rogodo. Well, let me just leave it that way. In Port Harcourt, for instance, Nigerian police will put a signboard on the road and say one way. They will now take blanket or rag or nylon and cover the signboard. They will wait for you at the middle of the road. The moment you just enter, because it's a normal road, at the middle you will see them, they will come out. They will stop you. You will stop as a law-abiding citizen, as a good Biafran that you are. They will tell you, don't you know here is one way? He said, but there is no sign that this is a one-way road. Now their agent, the signboard manager have removed the blanket. They will tap you and say, look at that signboard. When you turn, you will see signboard, one way, please don't follow. You begin to ask yourself, but this signboard was not there when I was driving in. Of course, you are right. That signboard was not there. They are the one moving the signboard up and down. They want to victimize you with their law. Nigeria are the only country that makes law to victimize her citizen. Traffic light cannot work in Nigeria, not because Nigeria is backward alone, but because there are people who will off the switch. They don't cut the light. The moment you mount a traffic light now, the police will go and cut one cable. Once they see good car coming, they disconnect it. Maybe the light will not stop you. Moreover, it's supposed to pass you. They will not come and build up you. Come down there. That is the light. That is the light. You think you're breaking traffic rule. It's a lie. They make law to victimize you. Biafrans, wake up. What we are fighting for is for us to be able to exist in a normal society. Go and ask the invaders, those terrorists who call themselves colonial master, who invaded our land. Go and ask them. When they came to our land, there was nothing like corruption. There was nothing like raping. There was nothing like evil whatsoever. But they brought corruption. They brought this evil you see today. Because in the absence of light, darkness will prevail. But Biafran and IPOB are the light. And this light, we must let it shine until darkness is totally wiped out from among us. Don't let anybody deceive you. Nigerian only agenda for Biafran people is evil. Nothing more, nothing less. I'll be back in a minute.
Greetings, Biafrans all over the world. My name is Ezine, and I want to dedicate this song to my able director, Martin Namdekano, for his love, his kindness, his faithfulness towards we the Biafrans. I see Michuku Kabiama continue to bless, protect him, and guide him from the eyes of our foes. I also want to appreciate my family, the great family writers. They have been wonderful through their articles. I see Michuku Kabiama continue to give them more intellect to write more. Thank you all. When he spoke, the world trembles. What he said is truth indeed. Heels and gems to set me free. Heels and pens to dry my tears. We Biafrans are grateful for this red love showed on us. Thank you for the Kadamba to send in the sun. Number Kano, oh, number Kano, you are the one. Number Kano, you are the one. You are the one. Hey, number Kano, oh, number Kano, you are the one. Number Kano, you are the one. We got this. Comfort zone took all the pains for my sake. Thank you for the Kadamba for sending the sun. Number Kano, oh, number Kano, you are the one. Number Kano, you are the one. You are the one. Number Kano, oh, number Kano, you are the one. Number Kano, you are the one. You got this. Number Kano, oh, number Kano, you are the one. Number Kano, you are the one. You are the one. Showed on us, and thank you for the Kadamba, sending the sun.
Yes, for your information, if you do not know that we are the target for every evil and atrocity plan being carried out from Nigeria as a Biafran, and then you need to think again. At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line remains 070 815 45642 070 815 45642. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. Our direct line once again is 081 221 52971. And the special number dedicated to the female is 081 288 58614. Special number for the female is 081 288 58614. At this moment, I must tell you our lines are open. Don't let anybody deceive you. Every plan of Nigeria, every agenda they have, it boils down to one thing. They are going only one direction, and that is evil against the Biafran people. Do not allow them to deceive you. Do not allow them to make you think otherwise. They must understand, you must understand that they have plan a side plan. Their agenda is evil. Their plans are evil. Their intention is to kill our people, take our resources. They've never repented. They'd never changed, and they had no intention of doing that. So Biafrans, don't let anybody deceive you. You begin to stand up for your right. Fight to defend the next generation of Biafra. For we have suffered more than our fathers. And if care is not taken, our children will suffer more than us. But God will not allow that to happen. Call on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, man.
Good morning, my brother. Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Good. This is Mazimo Yetino. I'm calling from Italy. Yes, Mazoni, I like your topic this morning. They don't know that we are the target. Our people don't know that we are the target. That's why you see many of them are slacking, opening their mouth wide to talk rubbish. Mazoni, please keep on the good work. Yesterday, I tried to meet one of our brother Delta. He says, he asked me if I'm Igbo. I say, yes, I'm Igbo. Which side are you from? I say, Anambra. He said, they are the people that killed the father. I say, which people? He said, no, be Anambra, Naimo.
So Anambra, on follow with Anambra, and follow kill our people. In fact, I call you to kidnap you in Italy. You know, you can imagine now, if Abo man can tell you this, he can imagine what Ikwere man is saying, or what a Jaw man will say, or what Akwa Ibom man will say. This is the target of the Nigerian people. Go ahead.
You understand? So I now trying to ask him. No. He said, no, it's not Anambra, it's Imo. I tell him, my brother, nothing like Anambra, nothing like Imo kill your father. The people that kill your father is the people that is dragging this power now. Did you see Igbo drag power? And Igbo is in the power? He said, no. These people that is in power is the people that kill your father. You understand me? There is one of our sisters again I will kill today. I will kill him because I'm telling him, he said one lawyer tell him, had he been we boycotted that election that time? Yeah. I say, you shut up. You don't know anything. Talk what you know. You understand me?
The lawyer now, that lawyer now, that they are now using Awusa, they are now using Sharia law to interpret Nigerian secular law system. Why is that lawyer not speaking up? The lawyer is not saying, but he's following IPOB. They are now busy telling you. Let me not go there anyway. Go ahead, my brother.
You know, so I try to make her know that you must stand on your own before standing with the lawyer own. Because we stand on our own before we stand on our Hamadike and see what Hamadike is saying. That is completely truth. That's why you see him gather all those Igurube he gathered today. And you understand me? He said the rivers say they don't belong to Biafra, this, that they can't watch that.
But is there anybody known as Rivers?
I wonder.
Nobody is in Rivers. Let me tell our people the truth. It is only Biafra land that will be a concocted name. My brother, what is the meaning of Imo State? Imo. What is the meaning of Imo? What is the meaning of Anambra? Enugu that is supposed to have meaning in Igbo land, they rewrite it. The spelling of Enugu is not the real spelling of Enugu in Biafra land. So which state in Biafra land is actually bearing their name? None of them. When you hear Bayelsa, you think Bayelsa is a Ijaw name. Ijaw people don't know the meaning of Bayelsa. They take A, B, take B, say B, they say Abrakatami Brakata, Abrakatami Brakata. The more you look, the lot you see. Your name is Bayelsa. Monkey and Babu start jumping, hey, we are Bayelsa, we are Anjan, we are. That is not their name. So when you say river people, who is the river people? Who is Ikwere? Nobody is Ikwere. We have Iheroha, the children of Apana. So when you say Ikwere, nobody is Ikwere.
Nobody is Ikwere.
Only lunatic will attach to that. But the real Ikwere people know that their name is not Ikwere. Why only Iheroha? So, do you know that the Oba of Benin went to Ebake? Ebake is in Edo State. Ebake is a Ka people. Oba of Benin went all the way to meet the Obi of Ebake and asked him, warn him to tell Abo people in Edo State, never to agree to be Igbo. That they should say they are from Benin. But the point now is, if you don't know, you begin to fight Benin people. Like you see Benin people now. I will call for them later on. 90% of Benin women are prostitutes in Italy. But Benin now are fighting Igbo man to stop Biafra. But Benin cannot come out and tell you that the Oba of Benin is a Yoruba man. I think they are waking up recently. The lunatic you see sitting in the throne, the Oba of Benin, is a Yoruba man. So when you see Oba of Benin doing what he's doing, don't think it's Benin people, it's Yoruba people. It's Yoruba people. So Benin people who are supposed to be fighting to protect their own life, to save their life, they are there trying to support one Nigeria. Now all their women are prostitutes in Italy and across the globe. Their boys are drug pusher and 419 across the globe. Adam Oshimole is going to import one useless girl from one of these monkey and babu country in Africa, and he's parading with it. And Roger Sokoroja is sleeping with Adam Oshimole's wife. Most of you don't know. Let me leave them. We will come for all of them.
Don't you see what happened, I think 3 days ago here? A girl that is doing the same prostitute. Somebody carry her grey house from there off.
Is it not that small Benin girl?
Yes.
I see her picture. In fact, I recorded everything she said about that Benin girl. I will play it before they killed her. But Adam Oshimole is fighting for one Nigeria. Half of her women, of course, the way you hear Benin people, one thing people must understand is that the tribes that make up the Edo state, you have the Eka are the Igbos. You have the Orionwo, you have the Esako, you have the Akpoma, you have the Awuchi, you have the Benin people. We know them.
Right?
Yes, Orionwo. Don't worry, we know who they are.
If you go there, their name is Ugo.
I say they are Biafrans. That is why if I tell people, did you not hear the name Olionwo?
Yes.
If you go to Benue State or Lengbecho, you will see there is a community there known as Eke Ajide. Eke. What is Eke doing in our dialect? But don't worry. Our people will wake up. It's a matter of time. Of course.
We will kill them.
Of course.
We will kill them one after another. They are nobody. I tell my people that they are waiting for foreign people. Foreign people are waiting for us to join their organization so that they can go and destroy the remaining one. But to our Madike, as the wise person he is, he systemized the family that is larger than them, which is IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. If anybody doubting what we are saying, let him go and check how to get the declaration of the right of the indigenous people. You go through it down from up to down. You understand the brain that is brought up.
Thank you.
Open immediately.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Go ahead. Ohamadika, greet you worldwide. You are the one.
Thank you, my brother. Our people must understand. Anything Nigeria does, forget about how beautiful or how enticing it's going to be. They have one target at the mind. That is Biafrans. Wake up. If you refuse to wake up, we will use sledgehammer to wake you up. If it's hot water, pure hot water, we will pour it on you. You must wake up. You have no choice. Fool yourself all you can. It's just a matter of time.
Must.
Yeah, caller on the line. Are you there?
My name is Ibe Oma Ajike. My name is Ibo Majike. I'm calling from Mahofia.
Go ahead, please.
Everything you people have been telling us is true, and the whole world knows that it is true. We are suffering. In Mahofia, we have barracks here.
They call it Good Luck Iberi Jonathan. Have they changed it?
Yes.
Have they changed the name?
They have not changed it.
Okay. Maybe they've not killed enough, or they've not conquered you people. Because when they completely conquer you, it will now become a sad barrack.
Sir, we are really suffering here. How many people they are raping our women?
Of course, and they are going to pregnant them, and they will born monkey and babu who will tell you their name is Chukuma, and they will be frustrating Biafra restoration. But every woman opening their leg for Hausa Fulani, we are taking record of all of them because they will be wiped out. It's not a threat, it is a promise.
And the worst part, we cannot farm this year because they are using their number to destroy every place that we are planting. They have destroyed our land.
With that, OKZ Ekpazu is going to Israel. Come and help us do agriculture. OKZ Ekpazu has not battled Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram, who are making sure we don't go to farm again. He's going to bring Israel. They are deceiving us. We shall see.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead, please, my brother.
If at all you can witness how Ohofia is now, you say you will not even believe it. You will not even believe it.
But of course, I know what is happening there.
They built market. Yeah, they call it where they kill their mama. Barracks, they use the same barracks to train their cattle. Come and see the type of road they are doing. Instead of them to expand the road because of their selfish interest, they can't. I told one of them to, if they want to build the road, at least let them build a gutter for us. If they want to suffer us to death, let them build a gutter for us so that we can pass through the gutter. Master, I want to use my language to tell my people outside, around the world. I don't know if you permit me to use my language.
Go ahead, please, my brother.
Ndị nwanne m amụnye ọhọfịa amụnye aka n'ọhọfịa ebe ọnwa akpa ya redio Biafra eziokwu ndị atagburu anya afụfụ igbu onye awụsa olu abịa wipe village we emekwa showo gbu bifelu lebe ọja mmanya dị atambod so Fulani Fulani zone ọ dịghị mma a kwesịrị ịsụ ha ọtọ amalite anyị eme anyị ọhọta ọ ka nwetụrụ mmiri nine all over the world. We need your support. Support IPOB. Join IPOB. IPOB will be defending you. Wherever you are, you may achieve Biafra. Encore during Biafran was so happy at Antique, so happy in the teacher. Okay, see now. And then
Two epileptic network, but we must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, are you there?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Phyllis Chema. I'm calling from Aba, but I'm from Iberi.
Go ahead.
This topic you just brought up this morning is exactly what happened to my brother last week, Friday. Yesterday was 1 week. He works in Port Harcourt, so when he was coming back, he saw on their way reaching on that Imo River. Policemen now stopped them. The driver stopped. After searching their motor, the police people said they should give them 4,000 naira. The driver now said, why now? I'm not carrying any SBT. You people used to collect 20 naira. Why 4,000? The policeman said, okay. Even there. Before you know it, they just brought up gun. Say, it's either you give us the 4,000 or we will shoot you. The driver now started running. Before you know it, they started pursuing the driver and started shooting just because of 4,000. But I really thank God at the end they did not kill anybody. Our people must wake up. Our people must wake up. These people's plan is just to kill all of us and take our lands. No problem,
Thank you.
God bless
Thank you very
Continue
much.
with your good work.
Thank you. We must continue. Yeah. Every plan Nigerian government make, Biafrans are the target. It may look beautiful, glorious, very flowerous, very rosary. The target is you. You see, when people tell me about Nigeria, I look at them. I don't see something for Nigeria, but in all the instances, I understand that there is a reason, there is a purpose to everything in life. When they talk about police, they look at police. And nowhere where you go talk to us where we no get first-hand information. And so people telling me about police, I know who they are. I've seen police in every side, every color they have. Nigerian terrorist security outfit. I see their color. I have prayed to God for a very long time. I say, don't allow DSS to arrest me. I say, but if DSS will arrest me, please don't allow them to kidnap me. That is my prayer. Don't allow them to kidnap me. Make it so everybody will know. Because these people will kidnap me and go and sell my kidney or my liver. But lo and behold, the day DSS arrested me, I was kidnapped. They called me, oh boy, we want to give you contract. Those of you chatting with me, trying to be very, very good. I hope you are good because you don't know what is coming to you. Set that trap, you will fall into it. I'm waiting for all of you. You better begin to retrace your step because oh, come and do work for us. You know, you are a very good job man. You work for governors. We want you to work for us. I thought they were a client. DSS now is doing 419. DSS now is now Yahoo boy. And I was in my car alone that day. They were able to trick me and lure me. Now I don't work again. I don't have work again. So I don't even go to church again. Come to join IPOB so you can get to me. We'll be waiting for you inside the family meeting where we will properly put you under oath in the name of Chukwuka Abịama. We will take you to Abeno Pabe, Obabi Apeno, Ndiara, any name you want to call it. We're waiting for all of you. They kidnapped me. They were like Van Damme that day. They carry gun. Immediately I entered the compound. Very close to Wike Hotel in D-Land. What do they call it? We're around where you have Jevinik in Iguacha. What is the name of this street? Where Inyangete or what is this man who was once financial minister or what? Hey, yeah, Judge, finally we caught you. I say, God, I have pleaded with you. Don't allow these people to kidnap me. Now they have kidnapped me. I'm the only person here. Nobody knows where I am. But I knew they were for a reason. I won't go for that anyway. Biafrans must understand. All these people, everything they are doing, we have seen it. The first car I bought in my life, I was doing champion. I don't want to give agent. So I went to Tinker and Port myself, paid for the car. And when I was coming back home, I stayed some days in Lagos, registered the car, everything properly. When I start coming back home, I have the importation document with me. I have the registration document with me. Every paper was intact. I was just driving like a big boy, you know, going to Abo. The first checking point before I got to Ijebu, they say, this car is a new car. I say, yes, it's a new car. When did you register it? I say, yes, so day. Can we see the registration? I give to them. They look at it. They say, this vehicle was registered in Ascensia. Oyibo. I said, what do you mean registered in Ascensia? You registered this vehicle when the ship was still inside the container. But I say, how possible could that be? They say, okay, if it's a lie, give us the importation paper. I move, go carry importation paper, give them the original one. They now begin to whisper. And after a while, one of them called me. He said, boy, you see, you are just lucky. You are just lucky. Just give us 5,000. I say, why now? He said, see, this paper where you show us, all of them are original. We feel shoot you now. Carry this motor, nothing go happen. Nothing go happen. We go kill you now. But we just say make we leave you. So no talk too much. Give us 5,000. Now I carry 5,000, give them. They can't give my paper. They can't tell me say where you see another police, please no they show them this original because they can kill you and take your motor. This is Nigerian police. Caller, what's up? Are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, my name is Chimeze, calling from Paris, Mazi. Mazi, may God bless you. May God bless you. Today's message is awesome. Today's message is more than that is this message today. We are the target. is what I discussed with somebody, a friend of I. She lives in Lagos. My Lord, could you believe we are discussing? I just throw Biafra into the world. We are just talking. You know, could you believe this girl, her mother is Igbo, her father is Igbo, her senior sister is Igbo, the family is Igbo family. But her sister got married to Igbo brother too. They live in Lagos, my Lord. As they're living in Lagos, they give birth, they have a kids. Could you believe these two Igbos name their daughter or their son, whatever, God? They name an Igbo name, they name a Yoruba name. I said, God, this guy was telling me this. I asked the lady, so do you hate your region like this for you to give your sister to give her son or her daughter a Yoruba name? He said, yes, so it's because in Lagos, if you don't have something going to Yoruba name, you might not get a job, you might not, what? I said, God. I said, what kind of family, what kind of people are we living into that Nigeria? You said yourself you're a Nigerian, then you are discriminating, there's a discrimination between you and the Yoruba.
Now, what you just said now, the first thing is, if you see any Biafran answering Yoruba name, know that their blood have been mixed with Yoruba blood. You see Biafran answering our name to be relevant, their blood is not pure, I must tell you. That is why DNA test is compulsory when Biafra is restored. The first employment I got from Nigerian after my graduation was to work with Nigerian Port Authority. I was actually interviewed and was given the job. Only for me to resume the next day. The head of Nigerian Port Authority then was one Mrs. Ogundipe. Only for me to come there the next day, a Yoruba person have taken over my position. And I tried to explain to the woman, ma, I was interviewed here and was asked to resume work today, and someone is in my office. The woman didn't answer me. And after a while, the secretary said, mommy, baba, Yoruba nonsense. The woman said, I feel baba I was a Niger Delta man. I was not Igbo man. And Yoruba is telling me, oh, I now see that it's my name. But it really has impact on me. Because I have to remove my Abo name. My Abo name. I remove my Abo name from my original name and project my image name. My English slave name. But I will rather answer the British slave name, which is George, than for me to answer Abubakar or Adeyika, Adewole or Yololo or Yokojo. I won't answer it. Yeah. But I am telling you, the reason I have not removed this George from my name is for record purposes. The world must know that I exist. My original name, Abo name is Onyama. Afa Wonyama Onyibe. Afa Wonyama Onyibe. Ni Yoruba Memunji Sama George Onyibe. So if you are Biafran, you think it will ever stop. It will not stop. But in every plan of Nigeria, we are the target. Go ahead, my brother.
So my fellow Biafrans, please. You know, the target is in us. They are looking for us. Why did they give us state of origin? For them to know where you are coming from. That's why if you see our sisters, our brothers, sometimes they put Yoruba Hausa name. I ask you today, have you seen any Yoruba man or any Hausa Fulani man that have a keys that give him Igbo name?
Ike Chukwu Emeka, Tamono, Yoruba Hausa, answering our name. And they are jumping up and down. They are civilized. They think, you see, when you the fool person, you say you fool yourself. Sorry for interrupting you, my brother.
No problem, no problem, my brother.
We do not say all Yorubas are bad. Neither are all Hausa bad. But we are saying that their collective interest and agenda against us as a people are evil. I have a Yoruba woman who is my friend. Very, very loving woman. If I could exchange my mother, I will exchange my mother for this woman. I worship in the same church with her. And I'm sure that woman was not fathered by Yoruba, because when I looked into her life, she's just almost as an orphan. Maybe now one Igbo man for Ali Balogun pregnant in Yoruba, they can't tell and say na Yoruba, because this woman is too good to be Yoruba woman, I must tell you. And when I was doing the naming ceremony of my first son, he said, I will give name to your son. I will name your son. And the love I have for this woman, I allowed her to give name to my son. Do you know the name he gave to my son? Anjola Oluwa. But I allowed it to be because I have, tomorrow morning, I have respect for this woman. These are the rehabs that we will allow to be in Biafra land. I went to my wife and say, naming ceremony don't finish. The day I hear and I call my son that Yoruba name, you are in trouble. Inside pepper soup. If you don't see name where you go call my son, call him Ogidigan, call him Amadioha. It will be welcome. How dare you call him Anjola Olugene? Go ahead.
So my fellow Biafran, please. There are some of our sisters, our brothers, they born in Lagos, in Kano, they don't know anything about Biafra. Their father didn't tell them anything. You know, so when you come along with all those people, try to educate them. Try to tell them that they give their father £2 for their father to live today. So in other Nigerians or Yoruba people, Hausa people, they did not give them £2. But still we meet up. That's why we are target. So fellow Biafran, let us march forward. Don't let this video that is talking bullshit put you down.
The video is there.
Let us march forward.
In fact, hey Biafran, thank you. The video is nonsense, it's rubbish, it's bunkum. It has nothing to do with us. I just don't even want to talk about it. They can go ahead and do what they like. Thank you very much, my brother. Caller on the line, are you there? Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead, Onyigbiri. You go on a transmitter. Go ahead.
I want to tell you Makanya and a Google. You know, and there was a Abba, more than another word. You know, some of Abba. They will lie able. But some Nagatin at school road, they always ban a street, not school road by mosque. Walking on a bahu, walk on a bahu, the Hausa. Another habit to only Omabaka, maybe to Mabaka, and her case street to get a case. Oma people Nachi, Made back Naba. See once in one down. Happen one type of sister. Only book. Okay. Because Awusa, I can put her. Only my Awusa, I could tell. Then be in my back, not only book. Only book in Awusa could tell. Happy I got sister. Not me will ask a doctor. I can one time about I'm not one about when I church. Not said to the Akagana church. That. So if you were a neighbor of him, only bought you of Brazil in the 1 year. About Bob Wire. We have a bound. The tone down children has to do a bound. If you're bound, you walk in the house. They would. Him about him. So you name
okay, Bazo is not seeing it. What he's seeing is he want to bring farm for Awusa. He's telling Israel to bring farm for Awusa in Abia State. When you are a Biafran woman sleeping with Awusa, those of you befriending Atiku and Jubri, what they say in their mind is that Biafran women are cheap. That with tom-tom or sachet of Indomie, they can sleep with any Biafran woman. When you open leg for Awusa who have slept with cow, you are telling them that they are right. All of you will be wiped out from Biafra land when the time come. My sister.
Rape onye Hausa nwanyị. Ihe unu nọ na-ezitu ebe a na main road. Ọ na-aba. Ihe mere ugbu a ọ dị bad. I ga-ejisi ike gbado okwu mụ abụ IPP woman na-aba. Ana m na Free State Zone. I ga-ejisi ike. I ga-ejisi ike maka ha ga-eme ha. All the too much. All the too much.
Thank you very much.
All the too much.
We must continue.
And they are already.
No. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. They can claim or pretend that is the truth, but they don't know what is coming for them. It's affecting everybody. If you go and check that girl now that I will suck out 2 of his finger, that girl is not an IPOB. That girl may be among the people castigating IPOB. Because every genuine Biafran, the spirit of those who have died because of Biafra is following them. They really don't make mistake. We prefer to die by the bullet of one Nigeria than to live by the butter and bread of one Nigeria. So no genuine Biafran in Biafra land suffer for nothing. But don't wait till they cut your finger, they rape your wife, your gate man pregnant your wife, your Hausa driver pregnant your daughter before you wake up. I tell you, any Biafra without DNA test, I will not be Biafra myself. I will run out of Biafra land. And I appeal once again. Biafra, I know, must be restored. Just like Joseph. He told the children of Israel, he placed them under oath. Anytime God delivered us from Egypt, take my dead body along to the promised land. And I appeal to you. Any day, Almighty Chukwu deliver us from Nigeria. Please, I want to work in DNA office. Don't even pay me for free. Because the blood of the Biafran people cannot be compromised. They want to bastardize our blood lineage. This is one privilege we will not grant them for the avoidance of doubt. Caller, WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, my comrade, I thank you very, very much this very morning, as always. What I want to say this very morning, you are 1000% right of what you are saying. But the problem is the people we are talking to, the people who are trying to kind of bring orientations into their life, are they willing to listen? Are they teachable? Are they available? My brother, as long as they are still going to Benue State, Katsina, Jos to buy tomato, you will always see most of our women pregnant for Hausa people, giving birth to Hausa.
And the painful thing there is that Hausa pregnant them on top of trailer.
Thank you. That is what I'm trying to tell you, because I have been when I was in Nigerian military, they see many things. They see a lot of, you see all these people going to just buying yam, buying tomato juice, buying all these things. All of them are prostitutes, very cheap. And if you see the Malan that are sleeping with them, if they even give you something to eat, you cannot collect. You see their leg broken, their teeth smelling. And our women are sleeping with them. Just maybe they buy one bag of yam, they can dash them half bag when they sleep with them. Now, the problem, the another one again is that if we continue to have a Hausa man as a guard in our house, our ladies, our small girls, because also they know they use eyes, see small teenagers, they must be defiled. All these houses you see,
they don't know.
Mingling with them.
See how stupid our people
are.
They feed their big boy, they build the house, they fence the house. In this very big house, they will bring one Hausa and put at the gate man. They will tell the Hausa, you see, this my daughter, this my nyaninya, don't let them go out to watch them. Your daughter, when he get to the time of knowing a man, Hausa man no let them go out. Now the Hausa man go disvirgin them. Hausa we don't sleep with car well go fuck all your daughter. So when they claim big boy, your children they go for school for Manchester. If you come from Manchester inside that house, no come out to put camera. Una go see how many Hausa we they fuck on our daughter. Go watch what did you call this Enugu man? Nayanwodu. Go and watch Nayanwodu daughter. Nayanwodu gate man. Hausa has slept all on Nayanwodu daughter. Go and watch all of them. Okay, here, Paso. Now the Hausa gate man, they sleep with their daughters. Wise man with that like foolish man backyard.
Yeah, my comrade, just like what you are saying. You see all these people, all these Hausa that owns kiosks in front of Oga's house. Then they sleep with our sisters with just a sachet of Indomie inside that very kiosk. This one I know fully when I was living in Lagos. Many of our girls that is working in some companies that don't have a place to sleep, many of them sleep with all these houses in their German house. Now, which one are we going to talk and forget about others? I don't know what we are going. Okay, now on social media, very rare you see a Yoruba woman on social media. Very, very, very hard. You see an Osama. How many of them how many of them have you been able to see on social media?
No,
you don't see them.
Yoruba is
all
giving
these
us.
Biafran ladies and all
But it's Yoruba church.
They are looking for Alaji.
This Yoruba church that is even causing all this thing. When you go to church now and somebody is telling you as a choir master or choir mistress, shake that booty that Jesus gave you, shake that booty that Jesus gave you. Pastor now, Yoruba pastor now give you award for shaking your booty inside the church of Jesus Christ. What do you expect in the church? Or have you not heard that song? Shake that booty that Jesus gave you. He shake that booty. So who is shaking booty? Somewhere, I have respect for our people. They will carry sack bag and tie their women properly. Rampage, type them. You won't even know who is beautiful or who is wise. Don't let them know.
That is why, my brother, if you go to Sokoto Road in Onitsha, along the Bida Road, and this area market, if you see waiting out some people.
Zoo Epileptic Network. I wonder why Facebook has not cut me off. I wonder why Nigerians are still keeping quiet and allowing me to broadcast. But they will lose in the end. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Okay. Yeah, good morning, Judge. My name is Alice. Actually, it didn't miss away this program, but the little get just one thing can contribute here. The hand. Oh, you know, easy. Anani, emelusiga, anani. Then Kalempe, I make it my mom in the morning in Jibutowa. Okay, Jibutemi, my buffy hand chamine, if you were not Mama. Oh, you blew for the people can a road. Tinga Mumeni, Mobu, larger Pasaneni. Also, when we reach Ijaba, one Kadara, Ubuluque. If no madam, I got a good child only beaten the back of Mamma Judy Brown. A change your feather, a book to a best press. To pull US press. Here I was over.
I know it's time. I know it's time. Okay, don't worry. Next time. Okay, that will be after service. Because I'll be going to church.
No, I don't know. We need to go back
to very good. Just call me so that we won't
way of life. You know?
Okay.
Also, you contribute. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. God will bless you. We are going home. Biafran, this is where we draw the curtain for this morning segment. And honestly, I must tell you, if you are a Biafran, you are not seeing what is happening. You are a silly queen. Oh my God. Biafran's women, wake up. Don't let anybody deceive you. But we will talk about that some other time. Don't let anybody deceive you. Awosa, they have gone fast. Some people say, no, they have finished us. No, they never even start with us. This is exactly the same thing the prophet cried unto God. They have killed all your prophets. I'm the only one remaining. And God said to him, shut up. I have over 400 prophets that have not defied themselves. So don't think they have finished us. They've not finished us. We are just saying Ozemezina. When you see Nigeria pass any law, when you see Nigeria make any move, when you see Nigeria initiate any plan, understand that Biafrans are the target. Let nobody deceive you. Make no mistake about it. Biafrans are the target. Biafrans are the target. No, you can imagine now, you have a Sokoto road in Oka. Sokoto Road in Oka. You now have Sokoto Marine. You now have Kaduna Marine. All of them in Port Harcourt. The point now is, how many Ibokwe street do you have in Kaduna? How many Nwike Road do you have in Kwankwa? How do they call it? How many?
and you are jumping up and down. And when they tell you join IPOB, he said, don't you know I'm a governor? How can I join IPOB? One day you will wish to join IPOB, the door will be shut against you. Forget about who you are. I don't know you, governor, senator, or anybody. I don't know you. You are useless man. You are hopeless. You are there because you betrayed your people. I will also empower you. If not, they will be working hard to frustrate you. Wake up. Wake up. I don't know why our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, is such a holy man, such a man of God. Well, I will not break it, the rank. As far as he's telling us, don't be patient, be calm. Let's do it peacefully. Let it remain that. If not, I get you no guabacha. They are mad people.
MNK Ekenwoha. You got to lie on me rep with freedom or death. So boy, only see. Oha nine bweke keme were kenke Namdi kano tota no madu tu makolota. Namdi luche. Oken kumende mbajuru wajiri be bread bro. Na foto na zikupuru simi. Ndo simi na bamba. Nelumba baraba hajere waya kukuli pesa kukwa kula makisi telekwalo dada metu selo kura kuku. Akonu tabu mahadu mobu kuchine nye. Ngozi chinye ranyo nyechi baja kibuya. Nyechi baja kibuya. Hana bambo nelumba baraba hana chibuya. Ndo haneze kwesi no chitanya ndibu Hangari tura tunarego mahapi kuteribu Ndibo sima hume kugine kutu Tia ndo haneze ndibu Obraputu Ona bunleka tuno jumowe mono dipuki Unu puro ready made ways Unu simi femna push Oya nine bweke keme wene kenke mwoya Namdi kano tota no madu tu makolota Namdi nuche Oken kumende mbajuru wajiri be bedrock La foto na zikupuru simi Ndo simi na bamba Nelumba baraba hajere waya kukuli pesa kukwa kula makisi telekwalo dada metu selo kura kuku Akonu tabu mahadu mobu kuchine nye Ngozi chinye ranyo nyechi baja kiwia Nyechi baja kiwia Hana bambo nelumba baraba hana chiwia Nyechi baja kiwia Hana bambo nelumba baraba hana chiwia Sympathizers were like, oh my lord, and I'm the kind is too serious. You took away the hate, bro, love and peace to the indigenous. Right here on net, can we trace this?